Hello everyone, welcome to Rainy Day Let's Play. I'm Solon. This is Final Fantasy XIV. Hello Siobhan, how you doing? When we last left off, what did we do? We had just beaten Titan. We'd beaten Titan and it was actually kind of laughably silly. It was very easy in a very comforting way. Not that it was meant to be hard, but I don't know, it just felt good. It felt good to get back in the swing of things and take down some Titans. Unfortunately, when we last left off, we had just disconnected right in the middle of a mission, so we're going to head back to the church and not be so disconnected. Siobhan, if you would take us... She flipped her hair. That was brilliant. Back with more chicken butt. Chicken butt for days, but what were we doing when we last left off? Hopefully these guys can fill us in. We just finished burying our dead, and it looks like we have to bury some other people's dead now too. We took a pilgrimage, right, we went to a fancy rock, or at least we told them we did. Maybe we didn't, maybe we just went out and got smoothies somewhere. Even if Azima did not hear your prayers, so there is the chance that she just ignored us. I believe they provided comfort to your fallen brethren, and we totally didn't go out for smoothies. Remember that although the body is but a vessel that must one day be sundered to the life stream, our souls shall endure, and the righteous shall find solace in Thal's realm. Alright, thank you, Ellen Ed. Alright, send us somewhere new. This looks like somewhere new. We have to... Yep, let's discuss one of the scions who perished in the Waking Sands. I feel like I know who. Yep, we cannot perform the rites for the sylphs of Little Solace. And so it's only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family so that they may mourn her in accordance with sylphic tradition. Noraxia. So we have to go... Which section was Little Solace in again? The Black Shroud. Which, the Black Shroud is all of these. That doesn't actually help us. Come on, a little closer in. East Shroud. That's more helpful. And then Little Solace was right next to the Hawthorne Hut. That's the one. Narrow it down slowly but surely. There it is. Yeah, Noraxia just totally took the bullet for us, very literally. And now we have to go bury her. But, like, for real, we already, like, picked her up physically and carried her, which was an interesting quest when we first did it, and I don't know if I necessarily got to talk about how kind of impactful that was, because it did seem kind of cheap. It seemed kind of simplistic, but at the same time, it's still more interesting than a lot of other. It was an interesting stab at how we can use kind of basic quest ideas and turn them into something more impactful or meaningful. It was a delivery quest, it was a fetch quest, but at the same time it was like a fetch quest with some meaning or depth to it that was like plainly understandable. I think it was the plainness of it that was the most subtle aspect. Oh, Komuxio, I have kind of terrible news. It's been a long time, actually. It's been a really long time since we've seen Komuxio. This is probably the worst part, is that Noraxia's corpse is just a flower in my inventory. This one does not understand. Don't worry, I don't either. And we told Noraxia the terrible tale of what the heck happened at the Waking Sands. Those Garleans just totally wrecked our day. And, well, all of everyone, too. This one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Oh, so she's already filled in. Use Charles fast. Oh, don't bring Ffxiv into this. These ones have not requested further aid. Hey, but I'd be here. I'd be here if you needed me. It's all good. Noraxia died in the line of duty. She is very noble. Not only Noraxia, but many of Walking One's friends. Well, really just Noraxia. The other ones were kind of fodder, just saying. That was the other interesting part of the... They're putting a lot of weight into these missions, but it's really just Neuraxia. Everyone else was so nameless that we could also carry them in a group. Walking one was Neuraxia at the end. Tell this one that Neuraxia was brave. She really didn't suffer. It was quite quick. No. She really did save us all. We are putting together a mostly owl group, Stormy. Oh, I don't even know what owl stands for. This game has gone so far, so quickly. These ones also wish to thank praying ones. Tell praying ones these ones will remember this kindness. And Komuxio demands vengeance. Let's get him, Komuxio. Nice. Vengeance will be had, I promise. It'll be swift and terrifying. I think that's our next order of business, to go to war with the Garleans, hopefully. Which is cool because their stuff looked super neat. We've got the whole fantasy pastiche going, but they're straight up steampunk. Oh, return to Elened. That's all the way back. Ugh. Okay. We gotta go all the way back to Thanalan. And the place is called Camp Drybone. I knew that. You're unable to teleport this time. So picky. So I want to go to war with the Garleans. I want to just take them all out. That would be lovely. Fight some guns with my awesome new Dragoon abilities. Just jump them. Oh, you got your big fancy armor and guns, and then I can just come out of the sky. Stomp them. That's what Dragoons need. They need, like, iron spike shoes. And then when you're like you know, like some stiletto heels that also count as murder weapons. And then I can jump them, jump on top of their heads and spike them. They'd never see it coming. I'd look unarmed, right? I'd be like walking up to them, and if they don't notice that my shoes are spiked underneath, then my spikes would be like dug into the dirt or something, and it'd be like bounce. And then they'd be hecka dead. They'd never see it coming. Alright, Elened, tell it to be straight. What's our next order of business? I wish to do more for my friends. I don't wish to do more for my friends. I wish to avenge them. That's what I wish. You've already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest. We can also... we can take a rest too. That's fair. Oh, we're gonna take a big rest. Oh, okay. I thought they weren't gonna tell me where the next quest line was. Alright, Marquez. You're just the person I want to talk to. No, not the girl. I know about her. No, this is different. Sinister. It's as if I'm under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but it felt when I last ventured outside. I felt it then. And yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside? Just go outside. This quest, he just told me to just go outside. They are really talking straight now. Way out here. How can you watch them? There's no... You definitely do not have line of sight out here. This is a terrible place to go. Come on. Oh, it's Garleans. Yes. See their silly red hat. And their dumb mask. Garleans for sure. And the shield too. That shield's really pretty though. I like the radial symmetry of the design. Just saying. Nerd. This guy's kind of tough. Maybe too tough for me. Oh, stunned me. There it goes. What a jerk. Although I didn't have to move, which was nice. So yeah, that guy was hecka right. There was someone watching something. Or just generally being a dick in the graveyard. And I'm pretty much unharmed. I mean, half my HP, no big deal. If only you know, came with me, asked him. Yes, you could have totally asked him what his motivations were, but you just stayed where you were and asked some random person to kill a guy. Yep, you're not gonna get your closure then. Father Iliad must hear of this. Tell him for me. Iliad's right, like, he's listening! He could just turn to his left and be like, sorry, Darth Zepuria, I need to talk to Marquez for a second because I think I just heard him say that we were under attack. On holy ground, you say? Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? Bing bong. Garlean infantry. And he was only a baby. He was a Garlean infant. And this is Garlean seal. Steel, which means the man who was watching Marquez was. Dun dun dun. Alright. Let's get him. Oh! That was the... Okay, that's why he didn't just look over and say, what's up? There's a whole cutscene involved. Look who was suspiciously unavailable for the party. I was wondering what you were thinking.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Oh, is Alphanod gonna be our leader? He was quite inspired by all of the Seventh Dawn stuff. Although a latecomer, he seems like the active type. He could probably get this shit done.
And to that end...
Wow, but he's gonna come with his own
I have come in
bits,
search
isn't he?
of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland.
I friggin' knew it! I knew it! I knew that cat was Cid.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano.
Oh, Iliad. Nice of you to speak up, I guess. Nobody else notices that. It's like if Batman was wearing a robe and a hood, and everyone's like, who's that guy in the robe and hood with the horn sticking out? And he's like, oh, I'm just a witness to the horrors at Cartano. No big deal. Totally wasn't there. You can like see his bat boots on.
Leave us in peace.
Iliad's defending him, I think. Iliad knows what's up.
Wait,
Marquez's bat senses are tingling.
Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
Oh my god, have an existential breakdown when someone calls you by your real name. Seriously. Iliad did totally know about it. Ilanaud? Iliad.
Here. These belong to you.
What's Iliad's game? He's just like, right, this probably explains entire box of stuff and the airship parked out back.
Of greatness. It seems that I was right.
Okay, Iliad, okay, you get to be right. Pat yourself on the back for that one.
Our time
Sure.
together was all too brief, but it
About
felt
half
as
an hour.
though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life.
Iliad is easily pleased.
But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
As a man of the cloth, all of his disciples are his sons and daughters, so, you know, maybe he just does that for everyone. There's that wine still there in the pew! What is it doing there?